everyone, this is Trisha and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to make you my own version of a shrimp boil. I'm going to simplify it and make it easy and quick to make. I'm going to now show you what the ingredients are going to be, so let's get to cooking. Alright, so to keep my shrimp boil simple, I'm only using two meats. One is my shrimp, and I have about 1.25 pounds of raw jumbo shrimp. It is already deveined and peeled, and here I have 6 ounces of a beef sausage. You can use any type of sausage that you want. Alright, so here I have some already prepared ingredients. One of my ingredients is this chayote squash. This is what it looks like, and I've gone ahead and I've peeled and then I've cubed it. Now when you've cut this open, there is a seed inside, so I usually cut it right along here, pop it open, kind of like an avocado, and inside there would be a white seed, and you want to cut that out. You could boil it ahead of time and it'll be a little bit softer to peel and cut. I've gone ahead and done it while it's still raw. If you don't want to use this, you can use any other squash or use a potato. Here I've got 1 carrot. It is a nice large carrot, and I've gone ahead and I've cubed it up kind of small. I want these items to cook quickly. I have 1 small chopped yellow onion here. This is a Texas sweet that I'm using. And I've got 2 celery stalks here that I've also chopped up. Here I have 3 of these little mini bell peppers, these little sweet peppers, and I've also cut them up into small pieces. I'm also going to be using a whole stick of butter. Now for the topping of my boil, I'm going to be using some chopped up sweet green onions. You can use whatever you like. I also have some cilantro and some lime. Alright, so to season my shrimp boil, I'm going to be using some chili powder. Here I have some paprika, cayenne pepper. I'm going to be using this crawfish, shrimp, and crab boil powder. I also have some chicken flavored bouillon, and then I've got some minced garlic. Of course, you can get your own fresh garlic and chop it up and get that ready. We're going to start off with a nice big pan and our stick of butter. Get that nice and hot and get that melted on a medium to low heat. Alright, so now I have my pan at a medium heat. My butter is melted, and I'm going to go ahead and put in the onions, the carrots, and the celery. And I want to stir that and saute it. Alright, so after about a couple of minutes and my onions have been sauteing and they've gone translucent, I'm going to go ahead and add the bell pepper and the chayote squash, or like if you wanted to choose potatoes, then you would add them at this point. And we're going to stir that around. And to this, I'm going to add a tablespoon of minced garlic. Alright, so here I have 2 cups of water, and I'm going to add 1.5 tablespoons of this chicken bouillon. I'm going to add a tablespoon of the crab boil seasoning here. I'm also going to add a tablespoon of the chili powder. Now mix it up and just make sure that everything gets really dissolved in there. You don't have any little clumps. Alright, so I've gone ahead and I've added about 1/2 tablespoon of some more of that minced garlic. And this has been sauteing for about another 2, almost 3 minutes here. And everything is looking really good. It smells delicious. So now I'm going to add my seasonings that I added into the water into my pan, and I want to make sure I get all of that out of my little cup. Alright, so now that I've stirred that in, we're going to let this get to a rolling boil, and that might take about 7 minutes or so, so we'll be right back. Alright, so now it is boiling, and I should let you know that I did put up the heat. It was like a medium to high. And now I'm going to go ahead and add some of the paprika, and I'm just going to sprinkle in about 1 teaspoon of that in there, maybe a little bit extra. And you can just add as much as you want. You want to taste this and adjust any of your seasonings. I'm also going to sprinkle in about the same amount of the cayenne pepper. I like it hot. So if you don't like it so hot, do not put this in, or just add about 1/4 teaspoon of it and taste and adjust it to your liking. All right, so now to this I'm gonna go ahead and add my shrimp, and I did go ahead and rinse it off a little bit more because I wanted to make sure there was absolutely no veins anywhere on them. And I'm gonna add the sausage as well. I want to mix this in and make sure everything is covered, and I'm just going to cook it for about another 7 minutes, maybe 10 at the most. I just want the shrimp to get cooked. But I'm going to go ahead and cover it so that I can cause some steam in there, and I'm going to keep my temperature at a medium. Alright, so now my shrimp is ready. I can tell because it is no longer translucent. It smells delicious. So this is ready to serve. Alright, so I've already served one of my bowls, and I'm going to go ahead and serve a second one because I'm serving myself and for my husband. You could top this off with some sour cream or some shredded cheese if you'd like. Get that in there. I'm going to top it off with some fresh cilantro and some diced up little green onion, and of course my lime. I don't want to forget that, to squeeze that right in. Now you can serve this with your favorite saltines or tortilla chips. I'm going to be using pork rinds. That's going to be my meal, so let's try it and see how it tastes. This is super hot. I'm going to get a shrimp for now to taste that. I want to make sure I get some of that liquid, that buttery seasoned liquid. You know, guys, I forgot to add some Cholula because I have to add a little bit extra heat in there. But that was delicious. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take another taste. All right, everyone, I think it came out absolutely delicious. So this has been my recipe for a simplified shrimp boil, and of course I added some sausage in there. This is pretty keto friendly because I added that chayote squash instead of adding potatoes. And I'm using pork rinds instead of using a chip or a saltine. So I'm gonna give myself a big old thumbs up, and I hope that you too will give me a big old thumbs up. And don't forget to leave a kind comment down below. Let me know what you think of my recipe. Is it something that you're gonna try? Do you have your own recipe? Let us know what your recipe is, and just leave a nice little short recipe if you want, or just give us the alternative to what you add and what you don't add. All right, everyone, if you haven't subscribed to my channel and you're liking my videos, please go ahead and subscribe, and then hit that notification bell. That'll notify you of when I upload videos. All right, everyone, have a super rest of your week. Have a great weekend, and as always, enjoy.